Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Coach ke Rangïalehkai ke India Manolo Marquez ulapan pa bu Hamza Choudhury ulong Rangïalehkai ke Kynsai namar minshwa Rangïalehkai ke Premier League ke Leicester City badminton Rangïalehkai ke Championship ke Sheffield United uni Rangïalehkai shapdeng bad shadien unmi khmat ke Bangladesh ke sian ke baningkong banekun persya ke India ke AFC Asian Cup arja arpnyo qualifier ke Banong ke arpesan tarik uleber arja arpesan Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium Shillong. Utai coach ke India ulong bagalong ke babiang banwanra kum kita ki Rangïalehkai ke Lumpung Rangïalehkai jong ke Doba Asia knang ban kentiu ke Rangïalehkai. Ulong bakong san kalong bagi paralok be Rangïalehkai lang kila yo ban Rangïalehkai lang bat utai Rangïalehkai ba Kynsai. Ulong ru bawat la umpat tip kumno ula ban Rangïalehkai hapo madan hendrei ulong baun sayui anda ulami hamadan banekun persyak. Hakawai pat kaliang coach ke Bangladesh Javier Cabrera ulapan pa bakum ke kenhuan ke dan kamban penklan bat day na kadau bakal persyang banwanra iki Rangïalehkai ke Rangïalehkai Shabari bat ke balong kitrai shnong jongkari Bangladesh kum Jamal Bhuyan Hamza Choudhury bat kiwei kilong ki katugat ni ki bakani ke kenhuan ke lawanra syaka kenhuan.
In Premier League now is playing in Championship that his team will promote. Then obviously is a good player. I think it's good for Asian football, not only for Bangladesh, for Asian football that this kind of players can play in the national team, because I think that, I don't know if his mother or his father is from Bangladesh, and obviously is a very good player. There are the good things, the bad things. The good things that I feel that the teammates will be very motivated to play with this kind of players. In the other side, it's true that with only or less than 1 week, the impact in the pitch, I don't know if how will be this impact. No? But obviously, it's a great addition for Bangladesh.
I think the main change since I'm here, the first thing was to kind of find the right players for the approach we wanted to implement. There's been, especially from the first to the second year, I would say that 80% of the players changed. We wanted players with ambition, with humility, that hard workers, to have that identity that I think has been the one that has defined this team for the last 3 years, and try to find the right balance between those seniors that still had that ambition and that passion for playing for the national team, with the right blend with the potential and talented young players. And since then, obviously, I think that there is a change in the approach from the previous years, probably. But to me, and what we discussed many times with the team, is the mentality. I think now we believe much more in ourselves. I think the main change in that was in SAF 2023, when we were able to reach the semi-finals, when we were to the extra time with Kuwait. We were about to reach at least the penalty shootout with them. We have been able to compete very, very well at home with teams like even Australia, Palestine, or Lebanon. So many things are still to improve, but I think especially right now I would tell you that the mentality is what we kind of believe more in ourselves, and that we can achieve higher challenges.
Please continue.
Do you remind me, please, with this, because there's a lot of hype, a lot of expectations sometimes with bringing players of Bangladesh origin. For us, it's very important that those players have an important, they feel identified with the culture, like it can be Jamal, Tarek, Qasem, players that have grown up in that culture. Even Fahamedul, who came to the camp, is also a player that is very much identified with that, and the same with Hamza. So yeah, there is options in future for that to happen, but there is options for that to happen in future. But again, I think we have to be very careful with the selection.
Training camp helped you more than what a practice game would have?
Well, the training camp, we always, every year we go to Saudi for training camps. We have a good agreement or understanding with them, a good relation with them. So for us, having the chance of training in such high top quality facilities is always an advantage. We also get there the right context and the right environment for us to be only focused on the preparations. We had agreed in this camp some practice matches that in the end, for things that were out of our control, it didn't happen. Still, we were able to play some practice matches, but again, as we feel is how we feel, and we feel absolutely ready for tomorrow.
Next question.
Coach,
Even more exciting having Hamza and having Sunil back. No, it's gonna be a really competitive match, but it's not gonna be only about them. Definitely, if we get to win tomorrow, it's not gonna be only for Hamza. Hamza definitely make us better. There's no doubt, and I think Sunil also makes India better. But whoever wins tomorrow is gonna be about the team. Yeah, a lot of respect for India, a lot of respect for Sunil Chetri, a lot of respect for Manolo and their staff. But again, we really feel that we are ready for tomorrow battle.
Next question.
Good morning to everyone. I think it's going to be a very exciting game. We are very much motivated. The team has been training and working hard for 24 days already, which is a long camp, honestly. We have prepared well, we are confident, and we expect a very tight game, and hopefully we will make things very difficult for India.
Jamal, obviously you're no stranger to India, having played here before as well. So how does it feel to come back here and playing against the national team?
Good morning, everyone. It feels good to be back in India, and I have good memories from India. So of course, I'm excited for tomorrow's match, like all of us in this room.
We'll take some questions.
The official
I think there's been a lot of noise about this. Well, probably things could have been better, but for us that is already gone. It's past. We don't want to find any excuses on that. Today we get to play and we get to train in the stadium finally. We are going to take the best of it. We are ready anyway. We have been not training in the best facilities, but we have been preparing very well. So that's not in our focus anymore.
Okay, next question.
Obviously, boli আমরা ranking এ চিন্তা করি না। আমার ফোকাস তো এই ম্যাচ জিততে হবে। মানে যেটা কোচ মেনশন করছে, squad I think is the best squad so far. অনেক strong আর Hamza তো আসছে, so এটা definitely is a big boost for us. But লক্ষ্য হচ্ছে 3 points. এটা মানে আমি চাই, সবাই চাই. We know it's gonna be hard, but we will give our best.
What Jamal's
Opponent in India, it's always before the match and after the match you feel the crowd. Of course, when you're inside the game, you are more focused on the game. You're not so focused on the crowd and what the crowd are saying or chanting. You're more into yourself. You're in your own space. But as I said, it's before the match. You feel the atmosphere. You feel a little bit pressure. You feel the expectations growing. So these type of things is always before the match. But once the match is going on, the adrenaline is so high that you don't feel the crowd.
next question.
Still think there's a gap. I still think the ISL is better than the BBL, but quality-wise between the local Bangladeshis and the Indians, I don't think there's a big gap.
We'll take 3 last questions.
Again, I think that has been obviously you always expect to play or train in better facilities. But we don't want to find more arguments or discussions about this. We have been training. We have been able to develop the training sessions that we could. Again, yes, definitely the facilities could have been better. That's it. Today we have the chance to train in the main stadium, and we will take the best of it.
Second last question.
আমি মনে করি মানে the mentality in the group, in the team is that আমরা 3 point নিতে পারি. আর যদি ড্র হয় ওকে বাট মেন্টালিটি ইজ 3 পয়েন্ট এটা মানে আপনি প্রত্যেক প্লেয়ারকে জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারেন ওরা সেম অ্যান্সার দিবে তাহলে আমরা এখানে আসছি কিসের জন্য 3 পয়েন্ট আর আপনি কি কি জিজ্ঞেস করছেন মানে স্কোয়াড নিয়ে
whether Hamza's
solution is মানে এটা একটা পজিটিভ সাইড কিন্তু যেটা লোকাল প্লেয়ার আছে I think they have also optimized their game. I think the mentality has changed. Also the way we are playing now is totally different from our coach when he came. So a lot of things has changed and I think the players now are more ready than they were maybe 2 years ago in the south. So that's why we are saying it's a very strong squad.
the first
যে অ্যান্সার আমি দিব ইজ লাইক আপনি যখন আপনি বড় ভাইয়ের সাথে খেলেন আপনি সব সময় দিতে চান না আমরা সেম সো এইটা আমার অ্যান্সার মানে উই ওয়ান্ট টু উইন এগেইনস্ট ইন্ডিয়া প্রেশার তো আছে প্রত্যেক ম্যাচ প্রেশার আছে কিন্তু এই ম্যাচ আর একটু ফোকাস আছে কারণ এটা ইন্ডিয়া আর এটা আপনারা জানেন কি হয়েছে লাস্ট 1 বছর না So আমরা pressure feel করতেছি but at the same time we are cool